Hi, my name is Rachel Malcolm and I am the captain of the Scotland women's team.
There she goes, Skeldon to Nelson, here she is again, Emma Orr! Cutting through the line, Emma Orr! Backing herself, Emma Orr!
Yeah, so this week is obviously our third week in a back-to-back 3-game tournament, so it's been a wee bit lighter in terms of on-feet time. We only really had one kind of big rugby session, but the challenge we have this week is that we're playing a team very different to any of the teams that we've played in recent times. So training's been a little bit more focused on kind of what we need to change around our game plan to execute against Japan. So a little bit more detail around them than maybe we usually focus on, but also kind of just reaffirming some of the stuff that we've done really well over this tournament and just making sure we're 100% sharp on that. We want to go out and finish the job against Japan. We've obviously done well so far to get 2 wins from 2, but I think that time together, you know, it deserves 3 wins from 3, and we want to go out there and prove that.
Yes, Sam. Good, Stevie. Excellent. Good, Emma. Yes.
Still got, what can you do? Come. That's time.
2 minutes.
Clear, yeah, put ball.
Beat it. Yes. Beat it. Extra Lana. Good. Perfect. Great speed in there, guys. Watch bell latches. We get in on them early. No hesitation at all.
Land on ball.
Yes, man. Beat it. Good. Good. Yes, that Reach much better. Landing on ball. Spawn. Reach much better. No hesitation at all. We're straight in.
I always think, like, with good cultures, you don't talk about the word culture, and that's definitely the case in this group at the minute. I think we've been through some tough times over the last 2-3 years, and I think, you know, it's kind of part of the journey to get us to where we are now. We absolutely love being a part of this squad, and we feel super privileged that, one, we get to wear a thistle on our chest and represent the country that we all love, but we also get to go out there and do it with some of our best friends and enjoy being in places like this. It truly is a dream come true for so many of us, and I think, you know, that's really proved true this tour. We've enjoyed every single second of it, and I think that's made the wins that little bit more special, and I think that's why we're so focused on this final game. You know, this is a really special group of players. It's a really special time in Scotland women's rugby, and we know the importance that this tournament as well could have on the future of our game in Scotland as well.
Right, guys, we'll get going. You'll be pleased to hear tonight, like after obviously week 1, when we went over True and we discussed the True and we talked about the room for the players. We had a chat with Ellis, and I'm going to hand over to Ellis to the jersey presentation. Good taller.
But yeah, if we could, so decided to steal Mel's idea and relate this all back to 2001. So I found some photos with the help of some other people, but yeah, that's kind of what I've written about. Kept it really short. But the first thing I want to say is that these women look a lot like us, out laughing and having fun. These women have their own memories of Scotland. They played for each other the way that we do. They were a family the way that we are, and it definitely wasn't the 23 who played for Scotland. It is the 234 who have played, and the hundreds who are yet to play. It is those who wear the badge but don't take to the field. It is everyone here, and everyone here, and everyone who feels it in here. I'm going to get 2001 babies to come up to present the jerseys, but we're going to start with Nez, who's going to tell us a little bit what legacy means to her.
Right, I've written it down, so yeah. We speak a lot about legacy and inspiring the next, the next generation. The legacy that the players before us have left before, like the trailblazers who set the bar for everyone else to follow. But for me, I often find legacy quite a difficult concept to really grasp. Like, we do the media, we do the club appearances, but sometimes struggle to actually conceptualize how this might affect and impact other people. But I don't think you need to look any further than this room for the effects of our legacy. So I used to sit at the TV watching you guys play the Six Nations, struggling through the Gaelic commentary on Alba. I was screaming at the TV when you guys beat Wales and Broadwood, and I felt the heartbreak against Spain in that qualifier. And then just weeks later, me and my friends would stick around after a game on a Sunday and watch those same internationalists tearing it up for Wandies. Maybe we'd get a chance to speak to Nelly if she went past. The one and only Rona Lloyd presented our match shirts before the Under-15 Cup final at Murrayfield. The Jade Conkle-Roberts presenting Sterling Under-18s with another trophy. Like, I was so in awe of you guys, and I still am. Like, now as much as then, I continue to be inspired by this team. Back then, it was about being as fast as Rona or being able to kick like Slow, and as much as that's still the case, as I've gotten to know you guys as people, I also want to be as kind as Bonds or as passionate as Rach. For me, legacy is as much about the people thousands of miles away back home cheering us on as it is about everyone in this room. It's about sharing these incredible experiences, digging deep, fighting hard for each other with our heads in dark places, and then keeping these memories for a long, long time. It's being better players and people for our time together. This team is something special because it's more than a team, and when we take the pitch tomorrow, it'll be surrounded by our best mates and our heroes. So I know with this team it won't be another 22 years before the next trophy.
So Japan, I think, are going to be a very different challenge to anything that we have seen or faced, at least this season, and probably for the last, since we last played Japan, to be honest. You know, they play a lot faster than most teams we've played again in terms of their ruck speed, but they also look to shift the ball wide off pretty much every phase. So in terms of how we need to counteract that, we need to look at our defence. We've probably been tighter than we would like at times, so you know, we definitely have had a focus on trying to get as wide as possible in defence and put ourselves in those kind of uncomfortable situations at times. But I expect that they'll look to move the ball as quickly as possible, but they're very disciplined. You know, they're very disciplined defensively, they're very accurate defensively as well. So I think for us to counteract that, we need to be accurate in attack.
And here the two teams come onto the Athlone Sports Stadium pitch, and that itself was the promise of WXV as a competition. There's still an opportunity out wide if they can make it work. Cutting through the tackle is Nagata! The captain crossing the line.
That is a good run from Iroha. Nagata, the captain herself. Just one bounce. Scotland caught in the edges with their defense.
It is up and it is over. An image of great instability begins to crumble as Scotland continue marching on. And all resistance crumbles. Underneath the sticks, a penalty try to Scotland. Multi-talented number 10. Dropping bodies as she goes. Skeldon to Nelson. Here she is again. Emma Orr! Cutting through the line. Emma Orr! Backing herself. Emma Orr!
If the tide is turning like this, I'm telling you, something in me will just be awakened. Injection of pace, the step inside. Daimani! Razmataz showing them who's bosso.
The kick is clean, it is over. Scotland take the lead for the first time in the match. Oh, Scotland get away with one. Matheson to Nelson. Wide it goes to Ronnie.
Clean.
Try in the corner. Corrine Grant on tournament debut. The Saracen stretches out Scotland's lead.
In a difficult position because they were already on top of the try line. Corrine Grant, easy try for her.
Scotland still believing in this ball. Can they get it over the line? The formation is brilliant. Another penalty advantage, and Skeldon scores her third try in South Africa.
Just couldn't defend that at all. Couldn't defend that at all.
Nelson. So the Scottish defence seemingly there every time, and now they pluck it clean out of the air, and Sarah Bonner has a clean run to the try line. Bonner turns on the afterburners.
It's like she was running on clouds, I'm telling you. A good jump and turning over possession.
Did look illegal then from the Sakura 15, dragging down that rolling maul just as it was looking ominous. Emma Orr, another try.
Thank you. Very mindful of the position she was at.
Which will bring a conclusion to this match and see Scotland win by 31 points over the mighty Sakura 15. The WXV2's inaugural edition is won by Scotland's women, and their captain Rachel Malcolm sets off the celebrations.